Welcome to our special interview today at Good Morning Atomy. Today I have a special member and is a Star Master from Australia, and her name is Jina. Welcome, Jina, to our special interview. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you, Darren.
It's very good to see you on our interview, and we hope to learn something from you today. So, Jina, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself? Yeah, just tell us from there.
Right, thanks for inviting me today. And yes, this is a sort of a special invitation. I'm Jina Ryu. I'm Korean background. Yeah, I have been here for last 20 years, and I'm an importer, and I still run my business.
Great.
And also I take it at Atomy as my full time as well.
Wow.
And then, yeah, and I'm actually mother of a 23 years old daughter. And yes, I live in Melbourne.
Great. Yeah. Thanks, Jina. So we're going to talk about your journey in Atomy. How did you first hear about Atomy?
Back then, I think year 2015, my cousin, who is, you can see in Atomy seminar from headquarters, she is doing MC. She is Adam Choi. She is a Star Master as well. So she introduced me Atomy from Korea.
Great. So that's good to hear. That's how you started your journey.
Yeah.
So my next question is, can you just walk us through your journey right now in Atomy and where you're at with it?
Oh, yes, it's good questions. Since that, I was using Atomy for about 2 years. I mean, the products. Yeah. And that really convinced me to look into about the company. Since I'm a distributor in Australia, so I always looking into the business side of it. But back then, year 2015, 16, 17, we didn't have Atomy Australia branch office in here. So I was thinking how I am gonna bring this business into Australia. So I had all my plans, strategy, and then I have starting with the invitation of people, product trier, and my place. So it was running like 2.5 years before Atomy launching in Australia.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yes.
That's good to hear about your journey.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned about the products. If you don't mind me asking, what are your favorite products in Atomy?
Oh, well, first of all, I use 100% of the Atomy Oceania products myself because this is just something I never can replace any other product in the market. Not only just, I'm a business side of it, but to be fair, is the absolute quality. Yeah, that reason. And actually, I'm using Atomy product over 350 items because I buy from GMA from Korea website and deliver here to get it delivered here. So I'm using almost the product, the latest item, including the electronic toothbrush.
Oh, that's good.
But my favorite product among all those is evening care set.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit more about the evening care set?
Yes, this is how I actually introduce and expanding, my Atomy business in Australia. I was trying myself, and the way I tried to step-by-step, process of evening four sets, and I applied to people that these people are just convinced about the product immediately, and they started using it, and a lot of them turning to the business.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that people are trialing the products. What happens when they're trialing the products? Do you do a few sessions with them, or do you can you tell us what does it look like?
Oh yeah, when I committed myself to take as Atomy as a business, I invited people on a regular basis. So every Tuesday night, 7:30 in the evening, my house was open to anyone to come to try Atomy product free of charge.
That's good.
Even we have coffee, tea, like Atomy, products, supplements, anything. We share the informations, and then we also free trial. And the response was phenomenal, to be honest, because product eventually lead to the business.
That's right.
So as myself, I was a consumer for 2 years, and I wasn't thinking of any business side of it. But like as it is, so many people start with the products, and they convinced more, and then impression of the product that really, people lead to the business. Yeah.
Great, that's good to hear. So you're mentioning they come and trial at every Tuesdays, 7:30, and that's great. I guess as you go through the Atomy business, what are some challenges you faced when you work going through it?
Oh, there are a few challenges because myself as a importer and distributor in Australia, I never done any network marketing previously. I never done it, but the challenges is because people have the concept of the MLM and network marketing, but for me, it's not really a big challenges because I don't have any bad experience from it, but I purely see Atomy business is not as a bad network marketing system. I just see the product sales by itself, and then we have free membership. You guys all just do other platform. You buy the product online, so it is just online shopping mall and direct selling, and I don't have that kind of a pressure which other people have facing it. But the challenge is definitely the image of network marketing. And the other thing is a lot of people just in Australia, we want to make our members as a consumers only. Of course, we got a really buying power in Australia because it's affordable, everything, and good quality. But in terms of the business, people doesn't turn into the business side easily because they're more professional people in Australia. They have a higher income as well. So also they have the pension people getting is very comfortable, income they're getting as well. So to looking into the business side, that's not easy. That's big challenges. So we have to be very convincible and persistent, and then eventually, this is a business. If anyone want to take Atomy as a business, they have to look for the business partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Completely understand.
Yeah.
So those are some of the challenges you have faced or you've mentioned.
Yeah.
When you do the Atomy business, how does it contribute to your personal growth and also your professional growth?
Wow. Another good questions. Through Atomy, I have experienced something I have not before. As an importer, I was doing only local market in Australia, and then sometimes I was doing exploring European market too. But then Atomy is a network marketing business. It's very personal. And also the benefit is very different from when you own self-employee or with this Atomy network business. The far way much benefit to be a self-employed, to be honest. Well, the personal growth is that much in multi-nationality, multicultural. I need to embrace it to really communicate well with for various people, especially this is a Korean company, have a branch office in Australia. So we try to penetrate into local Australian market. So to do that is I have so much study myself, challenging myself, and I'm inviting a lot of business coach as well, and who are not even interested at me, but eventually I get them to interested. Like, today also I have a meeting and session in the office that I'm learning how I can use the social media to, explore myself, how I'm doing Atomy. So technically I need to learn as well. And also I have to really improve my languages as well too. And also how to respond interacting with the network, you know. So that's the challenges, but it was a lot of different from what I'm used to do it. So my personal growth is about, I'm more learning about it, and I have a more experience with the multicultural, and also I'm training myself and then training others. So this is something big beneficial to me.
It's really good that you mentioned that this ongoing learning and for your personal growth, the fact that you're saying that you're constantly learning something in order to push yourself forward, in order to literally grow in this business itself. So as we come to the closing and getting close to the end of our interview, what motivates you to keep going forward for Atomy?
I think the motivation, there are a few things. I want my balanced life. The balanced life means something I want to contribute. Not only, Atomy is not just only for myself. I have a feeling responsible to share with others, share the goodness, right?
The goodness,
And then also I want, another thing is physically, I get involved. And also the products really helps me, a lot of supplements helps me through a lot. And also another thing is financial freedom. This is a very important part of it. For me, if we take it as a business, it has to increase the income. Otherwise, it's just a hobby. Hobby, you will just, it costs money only. When you play golf, it's a hobby. You have to pay money. You have to pay your time. But you know, financially, it's not earning, you know. But if you take it as a hobby, it won't go anywhere. But if take it as a business, it gives really financial freedom. And this Atomy system compensation plan, business structure is the right path for someone's, you know, really give the financial income freedom. So this actually balanced life is most important.
That's good. Thank you, Jina. As we wrap up this interview today, and thank you so much for sharing your experiences, your journey through Atomy, and also the challenges also that's really important. If you have to let everyone online who's watching here today, what's your advice for someone who's considering to join Atomy?
Okay, the advice is you got to really diligent search yourself. Okay, if someone throw you Atomy, whatever business or products, don't just reject or refuse. Just have a diligent research. There are hundreds and thousands information about Atomy. You open your heart, and also you just try to get involved to learn about it. At the end of the day, you choose or not choose is your choice. But don't lose this a great opportunity for your lifestyle, health, well-being, and wealth as well.
Thank you, Jina, for sharing that advice. To everyone who's out there, thank you for watching this part, and thank you again to Jina for being our special guest. That's really all for today's interview. So everyone, thanks for watching for this particular segment.
Thanks, Darren. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. See ya.
Bye.